Hey, what's up animators? This is JP and we're gonna look at the animation of the new upcoming series from Pixar called Win or Lose. Are you ready? Let's go! We open with a big establishing shot. This helps to understand the world and to show the style that we have. So right here we can see the style of the trees, we can see a little how the style of the characters will be. Also, this is showing us what the series is all about, baseball. Look at this bucket animation. Right here we can see the bucket hitting the ground and then right away the follow through of the handle right here. So first the bucket touches the ground, then the handle continues one frame after, and then it goes up and then goes down and then settles. So let's look at this. Also, something that I noticed, this dust effect seems to be like geometry instead of VFX, and that is really cool. Then the character sits down on the bucket. We can see right here the small squash that it does. It will expand as soon as he's sitting down because of the weight right on the sides. Very small, but very important. There's something that we can learn right here when we're presenting a new character. If we show the character in this shot being the first one and it's a new character, it can be very boring because we're not building up for the moment. So let's see how Pixar does it. So first, we start in this wide shot, only listening to his voice. Then we can see the hand showing, but not only the hand, but also the power and energy of the character. Then we can see more of the character. Right now we can see the butt and the back, but we can see as well some details. We can see the outfit, we can see the socks right here, he's very comfy. Then we can see this wide shot and we can see the character in his environment. We can see how people have a perception of the character that we want to present. It's blurred first and then slowly it's showing up the details. And then, only then, we can see the full acting shot of the character, but it was built up the right way. This reminds me of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, if you have seen the movie, and he kind of looks like the brother of the father, right? Somebody said that the shoulders are the eyebrows of the body. We can sense that the character is a bit nervous in this moment because his shoulders will tense and they will go up, right? So they were right here, they go up. Right here, the shoulders tense again. Let's go ahead and track this finger so we can see the spacing and the arc that it does. We can see with the spacing a lot of details. So for example, the slow out, and not only the fingers, we can see as well in the nose when I track it, the arcs that it has. It's very smooth. Why is that we look at this shot and we see so much power on it? Let's count how many frames it takes for the impact to be made. So we have the ball right here, 1. Then we have the smash of the ball, so we can see this big stretch. And then the ball is right here very scaled and stretched. And then bye-bye, the ball is out. So we only can see like a blur. So the hit takes 1, 2, 3, 4 frames to go out. Oh, and also they added a great shake effect on the camera, so we can see the camera shake right here. Boom! I really like the direction that Pixar took with this animation, that they combined the 3D with the 2D, so it's more dynamic and it has the energy of a sports series, right? And right here we can see some kind of like a video game style that is very cool as well. So right here we can see this dust that also looks like geometry, and then this fire also looks like it's geometry that it's parented to the mouth or the head, because when the head moves, this goes with the exact same direction. So it seems to me that it's geometry. Have you heard about visual motifs? That really helps to guide the audience because we have new characters. Don't know them yet, but we can recognize them by special motifs that they have. They can be props or certain like poses of the characters. In this case, I can see 2 of them. Maybe you can see more. I can see this bracelet. So I recognize that she was a character I already saw. This is the same girl because she had the same bracelet. And also I'm looking at these stars. So where have we seen stars before? So we can see how the coach has some stars on his papers right here. let's see the glitch effect on the phone. We can see that the phone is right here, so it scales in a random way, then it scales back in just one frame, then it scales up. The character is holding this pose for 2 frames, so now it's on 2s instead of 1s. And then when he's inside, he continues to be on 2s, but the background is on 1s. So background on 1s, character on 2s, kind of like Spider-Verse. This cardboard effect is so cool. You can see that it looks very realistic, like the materials, and then the background is moving on 1s, and same as before, the character is on 2s. So background in 1s and character on 2s. You always have to ask yourself, how is this character going to react on the obstacles that they have? So she is a baseball player, so it's only logical that she's going to slide down the car to just continue, right? Also, I really like how this foot is leading. So see this big spacing right here, just 1 frame, and then the hips go down, and then the rest of the body goes down. So always ask what's leading and what's following. This is one of my favorite shots of the whole trailer. I really like how she's pushed by the gravity. Let's look at it frame by frame. So first, all her body starts to tilt a bit, and then we can see an ease out of this pose. Her eyes changes direction first. After the eyes, the whole face reacts. I really like her foot animation. So right here, this feet goes up, and then she tries to keep balance, but she's moving very fast. Then she slides right here, and then this feet, you can see how it has like a follow-through animation, right? So this one already like finished moving, but this one a few frames after hits the other feet. Also, something that I just noticed is that maybe this is happening inside her head, because you can see the rest of the characters are not being affected by this gravity change, so maybe it's all on her mind. This is a very funny shot because we have a misdirection, right? We think she's gonna catch the ball, but it's just very far away. The only thing that I would change is this ball right here, because it's the same direction that the ball is coming in. So we can see that the ball comes in and it's like overlapping with the ball. So what I would do is just take it out, and when the balls go down, then it's easier to read. And that'll be all for today's animation analysis. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If you came this far on the video, it means that you really like animation, so why not consider subscribing so you'll not miss any uploads in the future. See you in the next one.